Hi YouTube, welcome back to the shed. Thank you for joining me again on this Sunday afternoon. Today I'm smoking my Boswell Freehand with some 2015 McClelland Christmas cheer. So, in light of me receiving that wonderful Yahoo from Raw Bills, I decided it was high time for me to make my statement on community. So, I looked up what is the exact definition of community. And there are two definitions to it. First one, a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. Two, a feeling of fellowship with others as the result of sharing a common interests and goals. So, definitely what we have here, obviously I've called it the YouTube pipe community, is a community. We have a common interest. That is the pipe. But then, for me, there is a question of, why did I choose to be a part of the YTPC? And if you look way back on the videos that I have done, there are 3 videos left, I believe, that are videos that I did for beer reviews. Now, the craft beer and home brewing YouTube communities are very interesting in the fact that it is very one-faceted. You talk about anything other than beer, and it won't get listened to. I've noticed this some with other YouTube communities as well that I like watching videos of. The woodworking communities and the maker communities. Now, they're not that bad. I mean, often a lot of those guys do monthly shop updates. And they will talk about other things than just what is, their project they're working on. But the first community I really delved into was the craft beer community. And with those videos that I did on beer reviews, I don't think I had one single comment. Nobody wanted to get to know me, but much rather, there was this general feeling of nobody wanted to get to know anybody else either, and not even the video makers, or I should say content creators. And it was very disappointing to me, because when I was doing that, I had made about, I want to say, a dozen or so videos. Was not gaining any subscribers, was not making any friends, and was not getting any comments on my videos. I was getting some views, but not a whole lot. And for that reason, I put off YouTube, at least as being a content creator, for a long time. And then my interest in pipes was sparked again. And I started watching YTPC videos and commenting on some of them, and then finally made my own intro video. And I was received with a lot of kindness. And I think that's something very unique to our community. Something very healthy about our community. Also, as you have noticed, most of my videos, even though they contain a pipe, I don't talk about pipe smoking. I do some tobacco impressions, but a lot of them aren't about pipe smoking. And I think that's one thing that's really neat about the pipe, is that it transcends the need to talk about itself. You know, it's kind of really related to life. I don't have to talk about myself to be appreciated. I much more enjoy talking to somebody else and learning about them and their struggles and their joys and their triumphs. So, it's interesting, in the YTPC, if I want to talk to somebody about activism, there's a person I can talk to about that. I know a guy on here on the YTPC who knows a lot about hats. I know people that know a lot about woodworking and fly fishing and Star Wars, and you name it, and there's probably that in the YTPC, and they've probably talked about it on their channels. And it's really quite unique and cool, because the only other community that I can think that's like that is the type of people that just do daily vlogs and talk about their lives, and I don't know, it just seems like there's not, for some reason, even though they're talking about their lives and something in a very candid way, they seem almost shut off. Not so in a YTPC. And in watching other people's videos and making my own, it feels like I am amongst a trusted and learned group of friends. Because that's what it truly has become for me. And I think back to when I was younger, how I so desperately just wanted to be understood. And wanted somebody to listen to me. And now, probably 15 years later, I have found that. And not that I didn't have that with my group of friends before, but I found a group of people that share one of my common interests and enjoy listening to me, and I enjoy listening to them. It's like a huge database of information that if I want to find out something, I can typically ask the YTPC about it, and someone will have an answer. And that's what I love about our community. Someone's going to have an answer for almost any question I have to ask. So, with that, I'm going to leave you with a quote from Mark Hyman. The power of a community to create health is far greater than any physician, clinic, or hospital. And with that, my friends, be kind and good to each other until I see you again.